Hey up everybody, I don't know about you, but it's been a long day. So, we're late today. I ain't going to make any excuses and I ain't going to get into it because yeah, let's not go there. It's over now. So, but Spirit talking about more rain. We've had rain today, big time. It's raining again and I believe it was super tramp. So it depends what your meaning of tramp is. Like homeless or somebody's putting it about a bit too much. Who knows? We'll see with Astro DJ, won't we? Elaine, you got a mention, didn't you? You saw it as well, didn't you? And April, you definitely got it. As soon as I saw Detroit, I knew that was you. So, let's have a look then. I think Jerry was even in there, Kristen, wasn't he? Either that or the day before. Right, because I'm losing track. Oh, first house again. Aries. Libra, partnerships. Open enemies. Legal matters. And the sun. Sun sign Aries, which we're in now, right in the middle of it. It's Holy Week for you Christians. And I believe Thursday is an important day, but we'll have a look. I didn't get the dandelion on. I will do that after I've done this on the posts, not the videos. So let's have a look then. Let's see what we've got. So it's raining again, super tramp. 15, unfortunately, is the devil. So Capricorn. Contracts, which is the legal matters maybe with Libra. Contract vows made under duress maybe, depends how the devil card comes up. Let's have a look. We're already in April and I still haven't got a new moon diary, which is ridiculous. Maybe I'll get it cheaper, you never know. We're backsliding, aren't we? But hopefully by the end of May, because the twins will be coming around the 26th, I shall be in the new property and we'll be able to get back to normal. But we'll see. So no point in moving and having to keep coming back, so I can't move my bed out yet. So I'm in limbo officially, half in, half out. My daughter looks like a space opera. She's that big, she's ready to burst. Mum's still on end of life, but she's hanging in there. So, thank God for small mercies, eh? That's me caught up with you. You lot let me know. April, how's the job going? Kristen, what are you up to? Be very quiet, madam. I'll ring you and give you a catch up maybe if I get time tomorrow. Or if people don't know, me and Kristen, we met randomly online. Never met. She lives halfway across the world. She's become a very firm friend, as you all do. So, and I won't be without any of you. You've helped me through a lot of hard times. So that's another thank you, because I never say it often enough for being there. Country comes and goes. She's got her own troubles, bless her. But, and Meloda, we haven't heard from Meloda for a while. Joe and Kelly. Kelly was a new one, wasn't she? But, so give me a shout out, because I like to see it. Share me if you can, because I think we need to spread the word. We need to build the soul pull to what it used to be. I have left messages on the old page, hoping that they'll catch up with us, but when we come back full swing, I'll have hopefully more time to spend. Right, all that waffling and I missed it. So let's try the sweet spot just in case. No. Is it going to be one of them wearing the last pile? Oh no, it's talking about tomorrow, but we are quite late in UK. I think it's about 8 o'clock UK time. So, it's raining again. Fire and flood. Arguments, accidents, losses in the home. People brushing things under the carpet trying to keep the peace. Something waiting to explode. So we build these ivory towers for ourselves with our ambitions and like getting a nice house, 2.4 kids, a good car, good job. And then it becomes our prison. That's what that is. Neptune in Pisces. And we've come out of that now. We're not dwelling on the past anymore. We've got to build a bridge, or we've built a bridge already, and we're going to get over it. Because we know that the past is over, the future's not promised, so we have to live in the now. 5 months. Missed opportunities. A doorway that we can't pass through. Missed opportunity for a new business, a new home, a proposal, whatever it is. Especially if it's been a year. This is a seed, though, that you're planting now for a better harvest later on. There's unfinished business here. Some missed opportunity that's unfinished. Sagittarius. Something we should have learned from. And unfortunately, it means that we're running out of options. Somebody acted in haste and now is repenting at leisure. We have to free ourselves from the toxic situation. Contracts, vows, promises that we made under duress. The shackles falling from our wrists and our feet. No more trying to keep up with the Joneses, what that is. No more selling your soul to the devil. Because your attention was elsewhere. And Rome burns while Nero fiddles. So you was caught napping. But there's 4 weeks there. There's 5 months there. There's 9 weeks there. 9 weeks and the nightmare will be over. No more sleepless nights. So 9 weeks and counting. I can't wait, me. Just for things to become a bit more peaceful. So 11 days and I shall have 4 grandchildren, not 2. But there'll be a few weeks where she's going to need some help because twins are easy on their own. Yeah, kids, that's what it is. Brushing things under the carpet, trying to keep the peace, trying to keep everybody happy, the kids. There could be childhood trauma, there could be child abuse here. Bad memories of the past, but we're not living in the past, are we? They're telling us we've taken a cup from that, we're on the 5. We aren't doing that anymore. We're not looking into the past. We're going to live in the now. Pointless living in the past. You do have options. Your dreams are important. Keep them alive. But you've got to focus on one thing at a time. 7, 6, 5 months. Countdown. There it is again on the same card. That is exactly the same card. There's been a missed opportunity here that you should have grabbed with both hands and you didn't. And now, there's no point in living in regret. What matters is what you're doing now. Spirit giving you the green light of go. Anything just started, if it's nurtured, will profit you in 3 years. So, green lights, time to go. She's pointing to the door. Get out. So somebody may be chucked out of the house or leaving home of their own volition. Yeah, there's impatience to get going. I'm impatient to free myself, to free the shackles. Capricorn energy being used, no longer happening. The ships haven't come in yet. Because we was in Mercury retrograde and we had to revisit these things and reevaluate and know that we can't be emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally or physically blackmailed anymore. We have a decision to make. Things are becoming clear. We're not in denial anymore. We're not trying to protect others. And we are very sure of our facts, which means that the daughters are released from this toxic marriage to the devil. Persephone dragged to the deepest depths of hell by the devil because he chased her and kidnapped her and took her to hell. The story goes that her mother, Demeter, we know, turned the world into ice, and she said it would stay like that unless her daughter was returned. So the gods, who don't like to lose face, said that's fine as long as she hadn't eaten anything. Poor lass had been on hunger strike for probably 3 months. So the devil told her that she could go home, and so did she want anything to eat? So she allowed herself to have 3 pips from a pomegranate, 3. And then he laughed because the devil's always lying, isn't he? He tempted her with these 3 pips. So for the gods had said for every pip that she ate, she spent a month with the devil. So every year she has to go back there. So we all have to revisit things because of things that we've done, either intentionally or unintentionally. It will come back until we heal it. 2029, beautiful energy, freedom, the hostages, the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. You putting your force fields up, not letting any negativity into your life, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally or physically. The fairground people, October the 11th. Somebody here feels that something is missing. There's a hole in the pit of the stomach that they cannot fill. Feeling lonely in a room full of people, half erased, for at least 5 years. The bird in the gilded cage, you might have everything you need, but there's still that something missing. Don't be ungrateful. The spirit always takes more from you. But we're doing well. We've got the 15 in reverse, which is the best way to have it. Freeing ourselves. No longer being held hostage. But somebody's brushing things under the carpet, but the secrets will be revealed. You won't be able to stop it coming out. Yeah, a bond is broken. It's over. And it's mutual. Somebody has decided that you both feel exactly the same. There's shame and blame and guilt being bandied about. Maybe somebody's done a one-night stand, or someone unintentionally, like I said, did something in the past that now they're paying for. 8 weeks. So we've got weeks, we've got months, and we've got years. It's all depends on you. Trapped in a mental prison of your own making. All you have to do is stand up. But there is fear of what might happen if you do. So there's nothing to fear but fear itself. These are not your people, these are not your tribe. There's no equal reciprocity here, and everybody knows it now. It's becoming very clear. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. Don't go looking for love in the wrong places. This is the early stages of learning to fill your own cup. Because your cup is never half empty or half full, it's refillable by you. Yeah, the answer is no, this isn't working. There'll be no happiness, there'll be no celebration, there'll be no joy while you stay in this situation. Get off the fence, make the decision, stop living in limbo. It's the Libra card, 2 years at least, where you've been spinning plates, trying to be everything to everybody, and that's not working for you. So there's the Libra card. It may mean that you are going to court for something, to finish something, but this is a just and fair decision that needs to be made, and it must be seen to be just and fair. Open enemies, law courts, legal documents, marriages, partnerships, the lines and the marital home. You need to put the effort in. Somebody may have got a tattoo for a loved one. This is Cinderella will go to the ball, 8 years. It may mean burning the candle at both ends for a little while. So be careful of your health, look after yourselves. I don't see any health issues, so the only problem we've got is the 16 tomorrow. So first house of Aries is about birth, the beginning, the fool's journey, if you like. Children, the bond between mother and child, father and child. Aries, the head, the face, the place of birth, the immediate environment, the colour white, an aha moment, something being exposed. It's about the self, your self-image, your self-worth, your characteristics, your personal appearance, your expectations and your environment. This is where your identity is formed. It describes the circumstances surrounding your birth, the reception of a child's arrival. A planet in the first house has a profound impact on the individual's early life and developing personality. Pluto, for example, the process of birth may have been life-threatening. Uranus or Mars, I was born under Uranus, indicates a sudden appearance, whereas Saturn can point to long, slow or difficult birth, or a cold reception, or the family may be materially or emotionally impoverished. How directly individuality is expressed is coloured both by the sign of the first house and the planets within it, but people are not always what you would expect. So given the nature of the planets, a pushy Mars may give the appearance of dynamism, but if it's masking a placid sun sign, not much is actually going to get done. Venus in the first house may cloak a ruthless nature, and placed in pleasant Libra masks the deviousness of power-hungry Scorpio sun. So we've got Libra mentioned more than once. When two signs fall in the first house, a planet such as Mars in the second sign may reveal an unexpectedly aggressive nature behind an apparently subservient facade. So somebody, like I said, is ready to blow, and they may be one of the most placid people ever, but you push people too far and they explode. It's as simple as that. Oh, didn't do it, did I? Libra Sun, so Sun in Libra. Affectionate self-expression, sociable but dependent, artistic, pleasant and just. The Sun in Libra retreats from setbacks, dislikes criticism, but carries through tasks. So finishing what you started is very important. Don't let tasks, maybe missed opportunities that have gone by, stay unfinished. Capricorn, there it is, 22, the Fool's Journey begins again. Just be careful that you are not being used, but that you use everything to your advantage without using others. Capricorn energy, ambition. Number 22. It is the Devil card, 15 again. So, time corrects where your judgment was erred. So you made a mistake in the past, and now time is correcting it. The child, Harry, the pilgrimage, the number 4, which is Aries. It is time to focus on your objectives and not let up. Ruled by Saturn, the planet of hard luck, the sign of Capricorn is personified by the goat that climbs the steepest cliffs to gain worldly success. So you've had some hard luck, or we have, in the past. But Capricorn is a resourceful sign, and those under its influence long for power and prestige. So the ivory towers, like I said. There is no one more ambitious than a Capricorn. They really do want to take the world by the horns. But there are more spiritual goats, and there we have the spirituality. But the aim of most Capricorns is fundamentally practical in nature. With them, there is no careless wanderings into fairyland. The mountain goat looks for a physical niche and through some glorious contact by which they can achieve. Their aim is to come up in the world, no matter what it takes. And this is the reason behind the motto for Capricorn I use. So when they're in the negative, when they're a negative Capricorn, they will use people. When they're in the positive, they will see opportunity in everything. Since Saturn is their god, Capricorns are interested in what's solid, what can be seen, what can be touched. So those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. Capricorns utilise their energies towards some concrete purpose rather than daydreams, and that's why they're not dreaming, they're focusing. When Capricorns do indulge in dreams, they always dream big. They are insanely ambitious and often good looking. Capricorns appear mature early in life and then grow younger and younger looking with every passing year. When this card turns up in a reading, it denotes a time of diligence and hard work, so putting the effort in. There is a gaining in status and reputation, whatever you've toiled over, especially what you've sacrificed for. The High Priestess has sacrificed everything. You are ready for splendid results to be revealed. Keep in mind, this gain won't be fast. It will be slow and systematic, but you are heading towards something solid and lasting, so be patient. You are about to meet all the right people who will back you in your goals, and some may be greater in status than you, but they will show you the ropes or support you in some substantial way. By all means, do not lose them. Capricorn is the sign of drive and ambition. Therefore, you may feel more driven than usual. In essence, this card is saying, put the past in the past, put childish things behind, and take responsibility for your own life. Go for what you want in a systematic way. Beware of looking back and staying in the shadows. It's time to unleash your talents upon the world. Do not let up. Go out on a limb. Jump off that cliff. Make your wings on the way down. If your question is to do with romance or relationship, these may take on a more serious tone. Matters will grow deeper and more committed. It could be that your partner is older, higher in social rank, or will guide you or teach to the other. It may also mean that one is more serious about this, so sometimes the bond isn't through affection, it's, and like I said, that Two of Cups suggests this, it's not about love, this is a companionship or convenience. Since Capricorn is a methodical earth sign, your outcome may progress gradually, unfolding at its own pace. So you're not going to be able to rush anything, because everything must happen in its own time, not yours. So no amount of stamping your feet is going to change anything. Career and your profession are also important. You can expect to see changes there too. This card can indicate skeletal problems such as broken or porous bones, spinal issues, strains, or even dental issues. My teeth, it's been really banging slightly. Make sure you're getting enough calcium and vitamin D. Right, I'll go back on them then. I thought maybe that was causing the problem. But Capricorn is the sign of the time, maturity and age. So if you develop an illness, it will be one that's been coming for a very long time. You could be awaiting the outcome of a judgment. If you are, there we have it. Court cases, Libra there. So look to the surrounding cards to determine whether it's a good one or not. It will be just and fair. It all depends on which side of the coin you're on. So, like I said, if you've intentionally rather than unintentionally caused this, the chances are that you're not going to come out a winner. You may be also waiting for the answer or resolution to something that's long overdue. With the Capricorn card, you can be assured the answer will be just and fair, especially if you've worked hard and kept your nose to the grindstone. With this card in the spread, you will not be defeated. So, but you have to have played by the rules. A rune then. Oh, here was again. The letter E. I know it always looks like an M, but it isn't. It's an E. Transportation. A horse, a car, a plane, so Cancer. Travel, a boat, or other vehicle. Movement and change for the better. So, moving, which is what we was talking about. Well, it's bloody raining again, according to the song, so the weather may be holding you up. The apple again. So protection. The flags that we don't talk about, of the marches that we don't talk about, a pair of horses, so yin and yang, a team. Also, having a vehicle in those days meant that you would be of a higher echelon of society, so some sort of advancement in career or status, or the vehicle of your soul. It represents a team, a relationship of all kind that falls under this status, because to own fine horses meant exalted rank, aristocracy, so it could be something to do with aristocracy. And the herb rugwort, which I believe they used for high blood pressure, etc. A steed of Odin, so Odin on our number 12. Stallions and the county of Kent. Hengist and Horsa. The white horse, a name where England got its name from. So it is upright. You can be sure that things will pick up a pace and change for the better. This is a rune of large concepts, of major projects and new and exciting adventures. It's also said to emphasize the meaning of the other runes or cards in the reading and to speed up the events that are foretold. The most usual interpretation of arrows indicates travel, so we've got it a lot. Physical, mental stimulation that you crave. However, it might equally indicate a move of home or the establishment of a partnership with a person who is as strong-willed as you are. The importance of forming a team, of running in harness and not falling out of step is suggested too. It denotes the need to treat your partners with respect they deserve, demonstrating your loyalty, consulting them on important issues and ensuring that the bonds between you remain strong. Despite the challenges that are in store, this rune has a connection with higher education, especially if you're involved in subjects that are investigative, such as sciences. So, CSI or crime scene investigation, stuff like that. However, the AOS rune manifests itself in your life. An increase in your personal status and those around you is certain. So, can't complain about that, can we? Oh, there she is, the priestess. She is definitely free. Free in herself. 2, 29 and 39. And 3 and 9 makes 12. So, the ultimate sacrifice at the altar. Preparation, prayer, and sacred rituals. So it's time to give thanks for anything that's coming. And we said at the beginning, didn't I? It's Holy Week. So prepare. Say whatever religion you have, be grateful for what you've received. And because we need to be grateful. If we're not grateful, Spirit will take more from us. So the priestess then. Number 39. The stage is set, the world is waiting, and it's for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. As your ally, the altar priestess brings the ritual of reverent interaction with the mundane world. You are being required to see everything as sacred, even the negative. It all happens for a reason. All of life is a meditation, and every action is a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your question will lead you to the appropriate answer. Because if all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? Ask how you can shift your consciousness to see your circumstances through the eyes of the divine, and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is right now. So, through the eyes of the divine, as I've learnt, they are very strange, non-judgmental beings, because all their jealousies, dislikes, grudges, all disappear. The only thing that's left in spirit is love. It's the energy of love that lives on. So, whilst you may have an unruly child, you can still love them. Maybe when in the living you didn't get on, but any scrap of love that was there between you is emphasized in spirit. So that's where the blame shame comes in. Someone may be blaming themselves for things they've done in the past, but if you look at it from spirit's point of view, it wasn't wrong. It had to happen to bring you to where you are now. But what matters is what you do now. Have you learned from that event, whatever it was, where you know you made a mistake, you can't take it back, just like me with the kids. If I hadn't met the dad, I wouldn't have had the kids. You can't regret your past. It brought you to where you are now. So, forget the past. The past is over. Future's not promised. Live in the now. I think I've got the message across this term, but it's raining again, so we're feeling sorry for ourselves, maybe. It's raining again, there's more coming our way, and we keep thinking, what the hell have I done to deserve this? Well, if you think they're never going to send you anything that's not putting you in the right place, so even if it's something horrendous like the tower, know that they must be making space for something really good. In Rama, beauty. You see that? So they don't take from you unless they're going to bring you something else, bigger and better. In Rama, number 98. So you may have been born in 98. An important event may have happened in 98. You may be 98. Because we are being called to journey. So again, travel. The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of your soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we are going. Not meant to. But our soul knows the way. You're either being called on a soul journey or you're already on one. It could be a physical or an ancient place or a metaphoric one. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it's a journey to the world's sacred sites, or a call to cross country, climb a mountain, lie on a desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see, old friends to meet, and spontaneous pilgrimages in the future. If a physical voyage is not possible, a journey through the portal of your heart, follow that invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you are being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. So look at the card, put your hand on your heart and say, may seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember the ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served, and remember that I don't have to do this all alone. Because lead me, guide me, walk beside me. Spirit are adamant you will not walk this next part of the journey alone. Someone in spirit or the flesh will walk with you. Thanks for listening. Beautiful. I'll get on with the song.